Yeah, let's get through this room. Do some stuff. Oh my god. Why does he have a cigarette on him?
Last cigarette?
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. Ugh, that's creepy looking.
So there's just these robo brains. Oh, hey.
Yeah, right. Because, I mean, you can, like... Is that a fusion cell?
No,
some acid. Craig loves doing acid.
Yeah, probably. So it seems... It's not entirely clear. What I got from it was that the Mechanist has been taking ghoul brains to power her robo brains.
Okay, so I can actually explain some of this.
Time for lore!
Now, as we head down into the facility where lore will be explained, what we just went through was a prison where they were holding death row inmates. In this facility, back pre-war, death row inmates were taken into this government underground dark facility thing, and they were brought here.
Alright.
In this area, scientists would harvest brains and attach them to machines for the RoboBrain project.
Okay.
And then they would communicate to the people through terminals, constantly having to re-wipe memories over and over again, creating, like, horrible psychosis among the brains.
Okay.
If you go left.
How do you learn this stuff?
By reading terminals, Joey.
Oh, the most boring thing.
There was more health on the wall out there.
Okay, we're gonna need all the health we can get.
Yeah. I mean, here's my thing about terminals. I like that that's how they get their information across. Like, it makes sense. How else would you do it, really? Other than someone just standing there telling you. That's really creepy.
That guy's butt.
There's a blood pack on that table.
So, like, I think terminals in concept are a good idea, but having to hack a lot of them, really fucking boring, and I don't want to waste my time.
Normally, any of the ones you have to hack don't just have information on them. Normally, yeah.
I usually just bypass them all.
Well, the terminals are basically the big way they lore dump stuff onto you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save here, because we don't want to die.
While Bobby's dying, I will pose a question to you.
Okay.
Both. How do you feel about games that, are like, yeah, they're story-driven, but, like, what's your favorite way they deliver, like, the story across?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like, do you like long, grueling cutscenes like Metal Gear? Great game series, but god damn the history lesson at the end of 3. Holy shit.
I think you might have some fusion cells for those. Excuse me.
Nice.
Like a game that casually... Oh, sweet, we can level up.
And we got a mini nuke.
Nice.
He just had a mini nuke on him for some reason.
Nice.
Let's...
Can we see if we get our... Yes, we can. Nice.
Oh,
that is going to be
DLC,
very helpful.
DLC becomes so much easier at this point.
That is helpful.
Yeah, we just need to hope they're 19 or lower.
Yeah. I like a game... I've been thinking about this a lot lately. I like a game that can incorporate its story into the gameplay. So, like, you have this way of cutscenes that can deliver story. Or you have this way of Fallout/Skyrim that, you know, gives it to you through books and stuff. I prefer a way where... I can't think of any right now because I just can't on the spot. But, like, if there were a game that would incorporate... It's essentially the old Final Fantasy kind of games. The way that they kind of did their things was you walked into an area, there was no black screen, you walked in, and then the game took control, and then people talked, and then you moved on. As if it were happening in real time. That's the kind of way I like my story to be delivered.
More like short, sparse cutscenes that give you a little bit, but don't dump like a paragraph of text on you.
With the in-game engine.
Yeah.
See, I think that's a good idea. I do... Actually, I would have to say I enjoy Fallout and Skyrim and Dark Souls in particular. Like, their storytelling is nice. It's vague. Like, from this, you just look around the room and you're like, yeah, this is a facility where they make brain robots.
Yeah.
And if you look more in depth in, like, the way that, like, skeletons and stuff are placed, you'll find, you know, little stories. Like, a specific example I can think of that's from a different part in the game. There's 2 bank robbers, and they were robbing a bank as the bomb went off, and you can find, like, one of them hanging out of a wall in the back of a bank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like that stuff. I was thinking another thing is in... I just can't remember. I'm thinking of Ocarina of Time and the way that they kind of did their storytelling. For instance, when you walked up to Zelda, like, there was no, like... It was a pretty smooth transition between you talking... between you walking into the room. Like, you pressed A to interact with Zelda, then the cutscene started. It wasn't like, walk into the room, black, cutscene that's, like, weirdly differently rendered and...
and
kind
like
of
looks
really
like
nice.
1,000 times better than the...
1,000 times better. And then black, you're back to gameplay, everything was the same as before. I like it to have that kind of like smoother transition.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit, guys.
Did you save?
Yeah, I saved.
Okay, good.
What's in there?
The reason I posed this question... I'll hold it off. I'll hold it off till we're fighting.
Oh my god. That's a superhero.
Super villain.
Can we wear that?
Show me what you bought. I thought it said bot, like robot.
I will say something before I get into what why I posed this question. I tried every single one of those. He says it's the same thing.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
All right. Now Bobby will fight Cody. You tell us.
The reason I posed that question was I had myself a giggle.
Yeah?
I had myself a giggle while playing the new Doom.
Oh yeah?
Because the first time you initiate... like, some form of story, like this guy starts talking to you on a computer, and the main character did what I've always wanted to do in a game. He threw the computer across the room.
Yep.
And
Oh.
the next time something else started talking, he punched it.
Yep.
I was like, hallelujah, it's my man.
I believe that is very clever, and it did the thing that I had said. I had seen the cutscene elsewhere. The computer started talking to him, then the game took over, then it transitioned smoothly.
Yeah.
I love that.
He just grabbed it, threw it, you playing Doom.
Yeah, that is very masterful.
And what else I like is there is like small semblance of story that they tell in like in-game cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
But you also can pick up modules and read about your enemies and what happened and why they're there.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's a combination of like all of the things I like, and the main character doesn't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah. That's always great too, is I do like collectible bits of story and stuff. Bravely, that's always been a feature of Fallout's bestiaries and like the newest Bravely games.
Yeah, you said Fallout, did you mean Final Fantasy?
Yes, I did mean Final Fantasy.
I got you, I knew what you were talking about. Take a boop.
I have a one-track mind.
It's cool. But yeah, I was really appreciating that, and
This fight's going great, by the way, guys.
Yes, I'm glad. I mean, you did die immediately last time, but I'm glad you got it figured out.
This is wave 1.
It is wave 1 out of like 4 or 5. But yeah.
All you do is just turn robots into suicide bombers. That's how you win this fight.
That's great. Alright, that guy.
We cannot hack him.
Yes, we can. Because I hacked another one of him. Watch.
That's essentially what Blades looks like, except with blades.
I send you a
Oh,
picture. Right?
no!
And Craig died.
And I like our swag
And
photo.
it totally glitched. I saved right here as the fight's starting, so, well...
We got a little bit of...
Yeah, we got a little bit. We'll give this another go, see how far we can get in this fight before I inevitably die again.
Yeah. I will say about storytelling, I totally agree with Joey, though. Like, I like smooth transitions and stuff like that.
Like an integrated story.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's pretty much it. Like, I like it being a little bit more integrated. I will say, like I did last time, though, Metal Gear is a great game series, and I think that's the only game series I can really take long, grueling cutscenes in. Because the storytelling in those games is just beautiful and fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Is there a game? game that I like that has big cutscenes. I know that Bravely Second has a lot of kind of smaller cutscenes, and they do it pretty well. I would say it's not perfect, but they do it well enough where like they tell you everything you need to know without like what's the word called? Like the adventure babble or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They don't. They literally say. So you could say an argument on either side that it's lazy or it's oversimplified.
I think it's clever.
But it's clever, but it's also kind of simple and straight to the point, with their teeny bits of flavor in it as well. So I think they do all right as well.
I haven't played Second yet.
That's good. But I asked people on some forum, I was like, do you need to play the first one? And they're like, nah, it's all right. They introduce all the old characters and stuff. It is a direct sequel, so as soon as the game starts, the first one was spoiled for me.
Okay. See, I haven't finished the first one, but I'm like right at the end, or I'm in the last area, and I keep dying. So
yeah, that's how Final Fantasy is. It's like you got to the last area. Guess what? No matter how many hours
Scrub Lord
you put in, you are still underleveled for some reason. Keep an eye on your health.
Yeah, keep an eye on that healthy health.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. We're just gonna incite the strongest guy around to kill his friends and suicide bomb at the same time.
Right. Take some Med-X.
Yeah, Med-X is probably a good idea.
Run up them stairs, son. Like further up those stairs.
Ooh.
You're not gonna run up there. Bless you.
Thank you. Woo.
There's like zero cover here.
He's blowing
He's gonna
up.
blow up.
We'll be fine.
No, there's like zero cover in this boss battle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of the
best.
best.
Alright, we're gonna save it this part.
One of the best things that I found helpful in this fight is going for the legs, because
he says as we come across one with a thruster.
Because there's a couple powerful ones later on that they'll just attack you, but if you go for their legs, they'll be crawling at you and they have no chance.
We're dead.
We're dead.
Oh, we're not dead.
Nerd Rage saved us.
Incite it. And
Boom jam.
run away!
Dead. Oh
Also
my
heal.
god.
We're at like 2 health. Stim packet. Oh yeah, sure, why not?
Psycho, 25% reduced damage.
Nice. Thought it just did damage. You did more damage.
No.
It does both.
Oh, nice.
Because Psycho's a combination of...
No,
just
no.
itself.
Psycho is its own thing. Woo!
What we need is some
Ada.
berry mentats, because why not?
Cattle prod, Ada. Get back up!
Yeah. I think this part is, as long as we beat the big guy, he makes all the teeny ones explode.
Whoa. Jesus.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow. Wow.
Oh man. Okay, this is getting intense.
Alright.
You are
the next half to,
come back next episode for the exciting conclusion of Craig versus the Mechanist, brought to you by all the games on YouTube, Facebook, and I guess we sort of technically have Twitter accounts.
Alright, pause it so we don't get any more story.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye!